Hello everyone, so it is episode 10 and I was really trying very hard to get this video posted and out there because it has been really busy trying to put up all the decor and it's been fun but busy. So I am going to start off by talking about my paper puncher collection and how I actually organize those. I'm also going to talk about my attempt to make a little Happy Meal station, and I realized that I don't really have space for that quite yet, so I had to keep on organizing and eventually I hope to get to that point, but there is a really cute idea. So I'm just going to jump right into it. So you've seen my Fiskars collection. I really like collecting those jumbo punches because it just makes things a lot easier when you're doing paper piecings if you don't really want to take out all the different machines. So I try to collect as many of the jumbo punches as I possibly can, and yes, they do take up a lot of room and they are super heavy. So I picked this one up a couple of years ago. I want to say it is actually made by Sterilite. I picked it up from Target, but they don't have it anymore, and I really tried hard to look for it. So this is kind of like the basis of it. It's all made out of plastic, and sometimes they have the bins tilted like this, but it's really nice because I can actually just lay them flat on the bars, and this works perfectly for what I'm using it for. So this is actually how I'm going to store all of my larger punches, and I'll show you guys later on how I store my smaller punches. So for now, I want to talk about this little thing right here. They do call it a 9-bin storage rack, and the one that I picked up actually looks exactly like the picture on the left in the box. The one on the right, that is not what it looks like. It was something similar, and I wanted to show you guys this picture because I want to show you guys what I initially wanted to do with this little storage set. I wanted to build a little Happy Meal station where I could put things like rosettes, all pre-made, everything, every time I make one, I can throw it in here and find it, and so that way everything has a place, right? So I have my bows, my rosettes, and then I could also pre-make a lot of my cards, the mini boxes, mini notebooks, tags, things like that. Leave me notes in the comments, other things that I can pre-make, and I do want to eventually build something similar to this, but it is not going to be in this capacity because this does take up a lot of room, but it's also, again, really nice because I like that it's open and I can get to all of my punchers right away as opposed to putting them in like little containers, which I am still going to do because I have a whole bunch of punchers. So I like these ones for the larger punches and I can just get to them right away because they are really nice. Once again, like these huge punchers from Hobby Lobby, the Paper Studio ones, I am a huge fan of. If you need to make like tags or just stamp like a sentiment on, it's really nice. Look how large these things actually cut out to be, and it's just one little punch. I don't have to take out my machines and I don't have to go on my computer, and they pair so very well with each other. I have the scallop punch, I have the regular oval punch, and I just put a sentiment on there and it's perfect. And I know I'm talking super fast. I am like on a caffeine high right now. I have had tea, cocoa, coffee, you name it. I am really trying to just get a lot done. And I'm sure a lot of you can relate that during Christmas time, that is a time where you just really want to stay in your PJs and craft as much as you possibly can. So I am really just trying to get all my chores done. I was able to mail out some of my packages yesterday, and there was well over 30 plus people in line. I thought I was being smart by going to the post office a little bit early, but I guess there was way more people that had the same idea. So I stuck it out. I was like, no, I got to get these mailed out. And then after that, I wanted nothing but food when I got home because I was staying up all night wrapping everything. Like I literally did not go to sleep just so I could go to the post office as soon as they opened. Yeah, I went to Costco, and that is where you can find these containers right here. They are made by Iris. It comes with 4. You can get them for $12.99, or you can wait it out. Sometimes they go as low as $9.99, which is a super great deal because it's like around $2.50 per container, and these are really nice size containers. So that is actually where I put a lot of my smaller punches in. So I'm going to dub this my little boxing ring because it's where all of my punches are going to be at. And so I have my smaller punches in these containers as well as some of the punches that I do have but don't use as often. So this is just the one area I need to go to find all of that good stuff. It's a really great container for pretty much any of your paper punches, no matter what the size is, because as you can see, it holds quite a lot, your small punches as well as some of your planner punches. And in addition to that, going back to my other puncher area, I actually put some of my Crop-A-Dile items in there as well, because I always lose my corner punch, I lose my Crop-A-Dile, I don't know what's going on with it, but it just disappears. So this one I'm like, okay, I know it's going to be on the bottom right hand corner. So this is all going to be situated underneath the table that I use to do all of my crafting. Again, it is a stand-up table, so that way I can actually fit this entire little puncher area underneath there. And then in addition to that, as you can see, like right underneath my table, like literally you can actually just pick out your punches. So when you're working on a project, I don't have to roam around my craft room. I can just look at this one area right here, and I feel like I'm going to use my punchers a lot more often now that it's close by, as opposed to in my craft closet. I usually have to move like a lot of different items just to get to this area. So you can use this 9-bin storage for your paper punchers, or again, your little Happy Meal area. And you might notice that today is not Wednesday, it's actually Thursday. I really meant to post this on Wednesday, and I am working on it on Wednesday, but you know, in the middle of my video, the electricity cut out like literally within less than a second, and it was back on. But at that point, since my computer was on, I don't know what it did. It just ruined the file, and I had to redo the whole thing over again. So since it's still currently Wednesday, it's only 10 p.m. at night, I have a few more minutes, so I am showing you in the background a little Happy Meal that I got from my fairy craft auntie, and I want to show you guys a little hack for like your tape. So if you collect a lot of tape, which I'm sure you do, then this next hack might be helpful. So Fairy Craft Auntie got me all of these different types of packaging tape. And if I put them in my drawer, it takes up a lot of room. And if I take out the packaging, it takes up less room. And if I take out all the little dispensers, except for one, you got to keep one of them, at least two, if you're kind of like iffy if it's going to break later on. But I usually just save one per brand. So it takes up less room. I'm able to put more items like my packaging tape. Again, followed the same rule, kept one of the dispensers and just the rolls themselves. And then for the Scotch tape, if it's a different brand, you're going to need the dispensers. So always keep one per brand. That's how I organize my little tape area. This is another topic I have to revisit, which are cards, not the greeting card type, but you know, like your Valentine's Day cards, which I guess is kind of like a greeting card, but they're smaller size cards, and the Project Life cards. So that is going to be on an upcoming video. But can we talk about how cute these are? This is so cute. You have like the donut, the little flower rainbow, the kitty cat, and the unicorn. So I can't wait to use these on a lot of my projects as well. This is also really cute for journaling. More super cute washi tape, can never get enough washi tape, and paper clips, and stickers. I absolutely love stickers. And I really needed something like this. For the most part, when I do my craft shopping, I don't keep the receipts because I don't want to be reminded of how much I spent. But, you know, I figured I should be a little bit more responsible. So I am actually going to keep my receipts for my Michaels, my Joann's, and my Hobby Lobby in this little area right here. And so I can get a really good idea, I guess. Not that I want a good idea of it, but it might be a good idea to have a good idea, if you know what I mean. So it'll be a really good reminder for me to actually shop my craft room before I start shopping in the actual stores, because more than likely I'll probably have something similar to what I'm looking for. If you're feeling the vibe, please don't forget to hit subscribe and the bell. That will notify you of all of my videos. I thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all have a very wonderful day.